Oh, let's close this. Oh, happy freaking Saturday morning. Get my stuff up and running one sec. Okay.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Good golly. Just every level of snakes.
Impossible.
Up and Adam. Dude, Eric, I promise I've actually been up for like 2 hours already. My body is so sore right now. I couldn't sleep if I wanted to. Head to toe. Just full muscles. Ow. It's too much physical labor yesterday. It's all right. Yesterday I detailed my wife's car. I took the entire thing apart from the steering wheel backwards. Everything. So like all the door panels, all the seats, all the seat belts, like everything. Everything that wasn't wired was taken out. So if it was just held down by a bolt, it's all out. Took about 10 hours to take it all apart and clean everything. Now we were waiting on Thread Locker. We gotta put it all back together. I'm gonna probably do some later today and then the rest tomorrow. Should be a bit quicker putting back together though, right? At least that's what you hope. Hopefully, yeah. I think it'll be fine. What are we doing? Telekinesis? What are you doing this fine Saturday, my good friendo? Any big plans? Dang it. There we go. I'm going to a Top Gun watching today. Movie party, Top Gun party. Sounds pretty cute. Can't believe people do this stuff. I think it's more about the people. In-laws are taking your daughter, and the wife and I are actually going to hang out with some friends. Shut up. You have friends? What's that like? I'm just kidding. I have friends. A couple of them. How many you need in as an adult? That's the real question, you know? Out of jet fuel. Let's go do a cows. It feels like a good spot to go to. You got the core. That's it. That's really all you need anymore, right? I got a couple of the homies that like I wish I lived closer to, that like I talk to probably more than the homies I see like local. But I got Salty, who, I mean, 30 plus years of friendship. You really can't ask for you know, more guaranteed guy. Meffing around all weekend? That's rough. God, it hurts so much right now.
Welcome.
Wow. Expect to. All right, we're gonna get skillers here, right? Guaranteed. I mean, it's kind of satisfying. This is my earliest memory of a charged Bolt Nova Sork being broken. Granted, it was cheating, but it was broken. It's really not going to take much for me to replace this. In fact, I think I just did. All the infamous cows, dude, you know, they definitely set the standard of what we expect in Diablo games. Do you remember the days of the Aki SG? Oh yeah, dude, for sure. All the white items.
I can't.
Those were the days. Simpler times, man.
Impossible. I can't.
Did you ever mess around with Hero Editor? No, it's not. I don't know. For me, I just enjoy playing the game, not so much being strong. I like being strong too. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. I gotta up my loot filter.
Impossible.
Plays D4 desperately, still trying to chase that high. I get it. D4, it's just different. D4 needs a good chase. The legendary item chase, I feel like, is just not good. It's too important. Some of those items. It's, yeah, definitely not the same. What, you don't play with them? I'd probably play D4 like today if my kid told me he wanted to play with me. Not a single grand charm. Head chef, you're a UPS driver? Okay. Old driving truck, huh? UPS, the preferred driving company nowadays. Thanks. I actually hit my FCR rate, believe it or not, at 29, and it blew me away. I was like level 29 zipping around bales like, okay, hold on, this is too fast. All right, well, Cal's disappointed me. That's fine. Let's just go back to bale.
Not enough mana.
Ow. I can barely lift my arms. This sucks. Uh, 105 breakpoint, yep. I was happier unloading airplanes with FedEx. But just severely underpaid? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I get that. Yeah. There's an airport not too far from here that does that. I know a couple people were working at. I don't know if they're still doing it, though. I don't really talk to them much anymore. Dolls, of course. I got last night I had a same day Prime order thing, and the guys that delivered my same day Prime were in the most souped up car I've ever seen deliver something. This thing sounded fast. For real, like these dudes were just chilling in my driveway, and like I could hear the turbo. I'm like, oh. Dude looks funnier than can be. Like clearly, like, you know, enjoying his ride out there in an Amazon vest. Like, what's up, dude? Out there like detailing. I had multiple random dudes come up to me to talk to me yesterday about car detailing while I was doing it. That was something. Ooh, that'll make somebody happy. I also I had to call the cops yesterday. Fucking car pulls up my neighborhood. Guy gets out, starts yelling. We didn't really think anything of it. He's just yelling and yelling and yelling. Look over and he starts just like beating his girl in the back seat. I was like, what are you doing, man? Had to call the police on that one. What am I looking for right now? Oh yeah, I need to make a spirit. Right. I don't have a shield for it right now though. It's fine. This is Act 4. This is Act 5. People at Amazon to drive their own cars. That's all we have out here where I'm at. It's called Amazon Fulfillment. I mean, we have the Amazon trucks too, but the Amazon car thing for same day delivery is the only option you see. They get out here and like, if I order at noon, I'll have it in my hand by like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It's not too bad. What the hell was that? Yes. All right, let's do this. Happened to you yesterday? Had to restart the game. Wait, what happened to you yesterday? Sorry. Was just lost all audio. Oh, yeah, weird, right? Little hiccups happen. Oops, new game. Wake of Inferno. Just the one? Probably not.
Impossible. Not enough money.
Okay. There's no souls in the throne room? Oh, no, they're there. Woo! All right. I'm a little worried about hell. Should be fine to do some key runs though soon. You get a key count. Damn, dude. Fails the next hit, boy. You feel it. Let's go to hell and see what my res looks like. Pretty rough, but there's things we can do. Like get a spirit. That'll help. Oh, that's not a spirit. Do you avoid nil on key runs? I do key runs for nil on my paladin. The paladin doesn't mind. You just got to be on it with your full rejuves. If you kill too much too quickly and you don't kill the boss fast enough, you just got to be ready. That oddball, it's never killed. Obviously, it's never killed me, but like the I haven't really come close, but you can see it. It could happen if you caught a couple of them and didn't heal. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is my first season I had played a Vengeance Paladin too. I really wasn't sure what to expect. It went really well though. I'd give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. Damn, dude. Just raining fires. Favorite type of all time? It just depends on the game mode and kind of what I'm doing. If I'm like single player, it's assassin. Any of the kinds. I don't really care. I'll play them all. If it's solo or if it's with groups, it's probably druid. I'm comfortable on a few different things, but I don't get drawn to sorceress like I used to. I don't get drawn to Amazon like I used to. I just feel like it's just been overdone by everybody. Gets to be a bit exhausting chasing the same items as everybody else when you're just doing it well. What about you? What do you play normally when you're like just getting it?
I need mana.
Light Stork NATO Druid. Oh shit, we got another Chris Dobbs in our hands. Oh, dude, you should do. I mean, yeah, Wind Druid on PD2 is a lot of fun, from what I hear. I hear it's all right. I enjoy it. What was that? Hey. Just started Arctic Blast Druid. It is, but you got to stand still. That's the only thing I hate about long term. We tried Arctic Blast Druid in 8-man runs, and it does damage, but it's just it's like ramp up time isn't quite there when everybody else is like the old stick and move builds. Stick and move. Bum bum. Come on. Okay. We're done with strength. I don't care about that. The build diversity, yeah, you can really kind of dive into anything that you've ever wanted to. Saigons, yeah, I mean, my Merc's still using it, so it's not without, it's, you know. Oh, hell yeah. Run walk, run walk. We're gonna have a full run walk set before long. Is gone. I'm gonna upgrade, honestly. Okay. Oh. Wow, it's only 6 o'clock. I really did get on here early, didn't I? What am I doing? Enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, it won't. Maybe with like hydration it will, but it won't. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for popping in, talking with me a little bit. Hope you have a great one. You're an Ave Maria. Oh, God. That felt good. I don't know why I didn't look to see if there's any public games. Been better. I really don't care about the XP or about the loot. Maybe it'll make it worth it though. We'll find that SOJ right now. Wow. Baby girl. I guess I fed them a little early. Whoops. Spoil the babies. That's right, Andy would be happy. Dolls. Good morning, Bax. Good to see you again, man. How are you? What were we debating yesterday? Me and you. We were talking about something. In a good way. Good debate. Very friendly. I can't remember. I liked it, though. It was a good conversation. I remember I have a good feeling walking away from yesterday. I remember what it was. I'm so fucking tired. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Something about game popularity, right? Reasonable man. I try to understand everybody's point of view. I might come off a little bit more stern than I appear on stream, but it's truly just the way I process things. Sometimes I have to be wrong to figure out what's right, but in like a good way. I need that. Once I realized there was ghosts on the board, I'm like, oh, I can just refill my potions without going to shop. This will be fine. What happens if you hit a fire shrine from far away with telekinesis? Nothing, right? Doesn't hurt you? There we go. Disagree with still move on and be fine with it? Oh yeah, dude. For sure. I couldn't. You should see. So the way me and my best friend, dude, the way we talk to each other, we've been friends for 30 years. It makes our wives unfucking comfortable. Because they'll just be like, no, you fucking dumbass. Why do you think that's a good fucking idea? Who the fuck thought that would be, you know what I mean? Like just shit like that. And they'll just be like, oh my God, stop it. You guys are so mean. And it's like, okay, you guys are impeding progress. Stop it. Let us solve the world's problems, all right? 90s friendships. Yeah. Hey, Lewis, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, it's I will say some of our weaker moments are when we fall back into those 90 mindset arguments and we're like, no, you're stupid. Your mom. That's like a common one I use against him, Mrs. Mom, because, well, you would too if you knew her. Three socket alders. Let's go. Night smoke. Not a bad belt. Because I kind of quickly using up my shards, so not a big deal though. We can always farm lots more. Okay. Oh, my wrists. Oh. Yeah, so yesterday, pull out all of the, my wife's car seat, or we start cleaning, and I'm like, hey, honey, do you want me to pull out your car seats? And she's like, you can do that? Oh, yeah. I have all the tools. So I pull her car seats out, and then I was like, ah, shit, this carpet's got to come up. So then I got the entire carpet out just to, like, clean it. Oh, man, it was so nasty. This was the car though that was like the one we bought when we had a kid. And so we've got 15 years of road trips in this car, of spills, of like having a young child in the back seat. Oh, it was gnarly. The amount of spilt chocolate milk in that thing, I'm sure, was measurable. Kind of gross too. Send you the video. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to see that. Okay. Items showing the range of rolls and the items that fixes. Oh, cool. Love that. Yeah, the community has just kind of built itself on itself, right? It's a cycle thing though. A new developer will come in eventually and make another thing. Maybe it won't. Maybe we're at the end of the cycle. It's not a cycle anymore. We're at the end of its... Who knows? Who does? Hello, Intricate. This day's stream is good, yes? Oh yeah, I actually posted videos of me detailing the car. Not videos, but like TikToks. There's TikToks. We found an iPod in there yesterday, which kind of sucks. It's a 30-pin iPod, 160 gig. It was buried under the seat, and we don't have a 30-pin cable anymore. And I'm not about to buy one for this, so I'm gonna wait till I go to my friend's house and then be like, give. You know, let's bring the iPods with. That way I don't even have to take his cable. Okay. Chances are, though, these iPods are of the update where you can go in and just pull the music off of them. If the hard drives aren't corrupted. But, like, you don't even need iTunes to pull the music.
Impossible.
Evolution happens more frequently when modders used to share their creations. Yeah. Yeah, I think the problem, well, it's not just ego with POD. I just don't think that guy wants to, like, so many people want to talk about how it should be. He just doesn't want to hear it anymore. And then PD2, I mean, you got to be a certain level of crazy to hang out with those guys. A certain level of... I always wanted to be one of those iPods, but when I wanted them, I was poor shit. Now I can have one. I don't need it because I already have a phone with Spotify. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but there is something nice about having these. I've got a few of them. I have a few of the 320 gigs. I think I have two 320s and one 160 now. I probably have a smaller one too. I have like multiple touches, and we just never threw them away. $65. Getting there. $72. Okay. Most of the PD2 stuff just copied from Poe Leagues anyways. Poe Leagues and other like PD2 mods and stuff, or Diablo 2 mods.
Impossible.
But yeah, it's all very much borrowed from, inspired on. It's cool that it works too. One of the other modded communities that I dabbled in for like a day, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's got one of the game, it's Star Wars Galaxies, has one of the worst retentions of like any game I've ever played. Love it, but like you do hit a point. And they're gonna start charging people to the modders. They're gonna start charging people to like modify their mod or some shit. Seems like a whole lot of extra. That's gonna be healthy for your community. Is this on computer? It is, yeah. You can play it on like any Linux machine, I'm sure. Was updating D2R, that'd be the thing you'd want the most. If they were updating it, which I'd want to see. Honestly, I would like to see old bugs flushed out, removed. I don't want to see a whole lot of like new content put into the game. I like where it's at. In order to make D2R like, you'd have to put in a lot of new endgame content. You couldn't just put in one thing and make me like really want to keep playing it, right? But like beyond level 63, I'm just all about quality of life things for speedruns. I think, yeah, I don't know. Small things like PD2's got like game remembrance in its things, in its game remembrance for its when you create a game, things like that. I like that. Bot control would be great. Some sort of bot control would be huge. Little things. An in-game auction house. Just completely devalue JSP. I did not know you could get maps in Nightmare. Just buy the game again? Yeah.
Impossible.
No, yeah, you're not wrong. But I will say the anti-cheat people and the marketing people are not related. I promise. It is not some fucking craziness. Like collusion thing. Because there's a path that like I can go report things if I want to. Like get things handled. Jim does it a lot. Teo, some of the other guys who do like the 99 push. They're on top of it. They kind of help out a little bit like community policing. But they can't do it themselves. They have to report stuff. And then there's a guy who handles that stuff. They got a guy, you know what I'm saying? Jim's the best, dude. Fucking Barry? Yeah. Pretty decent ping pong player. I think I beat him at ping pong. Lost at ping pong? I can't remember. I remember having good memories of he did well though. Thanks, Bryant. I forgot you guys can hear the music on Twitch. Thanks. What do you mean my position on top of it? Like with the way I look at the world? I'm confused. The World of Warcraft? I think I'm going to make a coffee here after this run. I might have said that a while ago. I'm there. Do the updates would be cool. Oh, I actually applied for that job. That's funny. I didn't get it. I've only applied for a few jobs in my life and not got it, and that's one of them. What coffee do you drink? Cheap and black, whatever you can put in my mouth.
Impossible.
Plentiful is really like, yeah. I used to drink a lot more of it, but. Brian, what song is this? Also, good to see you, man. I was asking for you yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. I was like, man, Brian had been around a hot minute since the giveaway. It's like you give away and give away and got gone, give away and goon. No, bro, I'm cheap. Yeah, no, it's like K-Cup. Store brand. I like expensive coffees too. So you know that. Like I can be bougie. I'm just not bougie. Constantly gaming. Can we talk about that? You need to go touch some grass, my friend. Spent 10 hours yesterday detailing my my car. Still got to put it together, man. My neighbor who's a car guy comes over and he goes, I didn't know you had this in you. It's like, sure. It's just bolts. Bolts and fasteners. It's the under the hood stuff that scares me. Things that move. Ooh, it's terrifying. I wish they changed the cheese system to make monsters spawn on that hour to be randomized between the whole game's pool. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. No, I get it. So you're getting like a fresh map everywhere you go. Yeah, I don't know that a map system in D2R actually works. Because, like, so many builds don't work. Ugh. And then other things are just so broken. Like, the game's not balanced enough, I feel like, to have maps. It's one of the reasons why maps work in PD2. Yeah. That's why I think TZs kind of worked, because, like, there's a lot of people who can go, like, a lot of builds that can go farm anywhere TZs. But, like, if you're talking like a real map system, you're gonna have to increase immunities and other stuff. It doesn't bode well for a lot of builds. There's not a lot of ways to overcome everything in D2R for every, like, PD2. There's a will, there's a way, right? Even still, you don't want to run some things. I imagine a fire druid maps in D2R would not love its life. Unless you're just doing cows. Maybe they made TZing more than one region at a time. Okay. More you feel bad? Yeah, I think PD2 does it all right, where they've got them rotating every 15 minutes. I like that. The hour rotations can feel a bit heavy. You just made it. Yeah, see something like that. I think it'd be cool too if, like, you didn't have to travel to each one. Like, maybe a red portal popped up or something at, like, in the zone. I don't know. Just pop you to the next one. Just being nitpicky at this point. Daydreaming, if you will. That's a lot of damage going out. And charge bolts do that much already? Damn. What's like a good sork do? I got like 1,200 charge bolts. Yeah, that's one good example, but I can't come up with a lot more where you'd get the three together that would work well like that. It's like the holy grail of TZs, right?
Impossible.
Chippy! Oh, what's up, dude? All right, I gotta go make this coffee. It's time. The coffee has approached us. Ancient tunnels. Yeah. What about like I'm sure other mods did it too, but PD2 did like the extra Ubers fight, where like they made it like the Ubers boss fight. That could be kind of cool to somehow get in a D2R. But it would be hard to do like a loot pinata that they do here. I feel like that would ruin some stuff. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm gonna make quick coffee. Keep it going. Fuck. Be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Coffee's good. I love this Final Fantasy. Yes, yes, Final Fantasy VIII, my friend. Triple Triad is the game. All right. In the speedrunners and PvP content like Llama and Friends? Hi, that's me. Now, PvP in Diablo 2 should not be a center stage. They got to stop listening to people like that. That is not a good idea. There is nobody I would say that is a better person to listen to though for Diablo 2 than Llama. Truly, like, there's nobody. His takes might be wrong or like hot or like, you know, like not great for everybody else, but he doesn't push his opinions behind the scenes as much as like as maybe it appears in his like streams and such, at least not publicly, but there are other content creators like other people who push wrong opinions because they're loud fucking clowns and just feel the need to run their mouth. And that's when we get like weird shit. Speedrunning aspect of the game? Well, I mean, that's just like what he plays. That's like his main, well, it's not like his main thing, but like it's the game. I have the same kind of mindset that like the game is complete when like you finish the hell difficulty. Like there isn't anything beyond that. It's just like bonus playtime that you enjoyed. But like the end game period is hell bail. It's done. You can run a torch if you want. Like everything's just bonus. That's where like I would focus most of my game improvements too, would be like the in between that. And it would probably directly benefit speedrunners too. Speedrunner, by the way. Yeah, PvP is not a thing in Diablo 2. I feel like you've like low-level duels is kind of cool, but like anybody else who makes their personality about PvP in Diablo 2, that's weird. That's like making your personality about baseball bats, but you play tennis. Like, sure, you can take a baseball bat and play tennis, beat the shit out of the ball and send it a fucking quarter mile. Cool. I'm actually really proud of the analogy I just made. That was like, for me, I don't know if you agree with it or not. That doesn't really matter to me too much. But like, yeah. It's like taking a baseball bat to a tennis match. What's the point? PvP has quite a big community. No, right. And it doesn't make sense. I can't do it again. It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. You know what I mean? Like one person shows up and just one shot somebody else. Like there's some weird things you can do to like make things fair. Weird rules you can apply. Weird like matchups, bans, things like that you can do to make things like a slightly more viable like tournament, PvP moment. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But there's no real PvP in the game. I would love a PD2 season where like you can always kill somebody. Just give it the dark season. No private games, no passwords. Everyone can die. Then we can talk about PvP. But like what we have right now, it's not PvP. That's weird. I do like the paladin tournaments, the low-level dual paladin tournaments where it's like straight up RNG all the way down. I think those are cool. It's just rock, paper, scissors. I love it. I don't like watching 100 of them in a row. I'll tell you that much. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Base Dave, good morning, by the way. Smitty as well. Good to see you guys. His guided playthroughs are super informative too. Oh shit, sorry, I just saw that switch care. Yeah, no, he's a good friend of mine. Well, not good friend. He's a friend of mine. Yeah, I like him. He helped me a lot in my streaming. He's Gave me a pretty good gig. Oh, what's that? Did you? Morning yappers. Give me a second. Let me go to town. That's what I can do. Please don't blow up my speakers. Oh no. Got him, bro. What are you guys playing 1.6 for? Oh, this isn't 1.6. This is Source. This has got to be Source. I'm not familiar with some of this. Was Source really that bad? This looks just like 1.6. But it's got like a weird thing. It's Source, yeah, okay. I played I've played. Oh, you play CS? You might want to know who I stream because of Counter-Strike. Not because I played it, but because of a lot of dominoes that fell. All right, how to begin this one? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Ya boy's moderator, the guy I talk about all the time, Salty, like ex-professional Counter-Strike player. You don't need to know what his handle was or where he played because he doesn't want that information. But yeah, he and some of my friends. So the way it worked for me is we all played Counter-Strike forever, right? I did a lot of LAN tournaments, like through Chicagoland. Zectech was like my home LAN center. If you're familiar with Schaumburg, Illinois, I played for a team called Breaking the Habit. We won CLG qualifier for the Midwest. Went to the regional, or not the regional. Went to the one where it's just like 4. And we got 3rd place, which you needed 1st or 2nd to qualify to go forward. We ended up losing to United 5, if that tickles anybody's brain from an old fucking time ago. Yeah, one of my proudest memories ever was blitzing United 5 Sunman with a P90 in Inferno when he was opping mid. He was on fucking fire. Like, I'm talking dropping a 30 bomb guaranteed, and I was fed fucking up. And I was like, dude, I know exactly why I'm losing to this. It's my pacing's off. So I just said fuck it, went full P90, and it just threw off the cadence for a round. And then after that, we ended up getting our asses kicked. But yeah, so anyways, I stopped playing because I joined the military when thought I could play Counter-Strike IRL. And my friends kept playing and they kept going. So Source, get right? Cool. So the I played with ninjas in pajamas, of course. So anyways, the other people were like the other big teams that were in the Chicagoland area were E-Police, United 5, fuck. Everybody else kind of went east and west. But anyways, yeah. So it was fun. Good times. Frag or die? Yeah, absolutely. So you can see yes, we have friends in those videos. Good people. So I've kind of always been around. Thank you, Mixie, for I've always kind of been around like the gaming community in one way or another. I just haven't really been who the fuck am I, my peoples. I'm just the clown in the closet is what I've come to accept. You got some keys? Oh yeah, dude, wherever you're at, I'm ready. You can hop in my game. I'm a Woody 23, password's 1. CS majors though? No, I've stopped watching Counter-Strike. I very much would love to be part of a 5-man squad that practices Counter-Strike regularly. And I know better. There's few things that I found more addictive than Diablo. Password's not one. My bad, dog. Let me finish this one, and I'm coming to wherever you're at. What could my password be? You just want to throw up a game name? I'll just kill the waves. Got it. My bad, dog. I did not see that. All right. This is Project Diablo 2. It's built off the original, so it's very close to it, but it's not completely authentic. LOD. It's better. It's so much better. Get involved, get installed. ProjectDiablo2.com. Is that a Ginther's Rift? All right. Yo. I'm an Act 1 hell guy, unfortunately.
Hello.
Nice. Run these in a little bit. Thank you, Deckbo. All right. Oop. Did that again. Wonder. I bet my password was tilde or something silly. Tilde. Yeah. So back to the majors. I don't really watch the majors because I don't really follow any of the teams or any of the players. It wouldn't take me much. Like if I had one good friend who wanted to start watching Counter-Strike with me and like we made it like a thing, I could probably get into it. But it would have to be like one of a few specific people that know me well enough on how to get me hooked into it. For me, I like the it's a bit more now than what it ever was, because like the tools they have now is fucking crazy. But for me, the most fun part was going through. I did a little bit of anti-cheat. I really enjoyed going back through VODs and like watching people's point of views and kind of putting everything together and watching it from their perspectives and trying to, just get a better overall picture on stuff. And that's where I really enjoy it. I enjoy breaking down strategies, kind of trying to figure out what other teams like extra little things are. Yeah, I'm into that. That's it for me. Overwatch things, yeah, that was it. PD2 is developed and maintained by a group of D2 fans. Yeah, it's what D2 should actually be. It's what D2 would have been if it kept getting updates. I think there's a lot of quality of life improvements. Yep. It's got new end game systems as well. So like these keys are going to lead into the organs, which we're used to, right? And the organs lead into the clone. Well, the clone is different. The clone spawns in a new boss fight that still drops an Annie, but it's just a boss fight, which then leads into the next boss fight, which is Rathma, which leads into the next boss fight, which is Lucian, which leads into other stuff, and also mapping and I don't know, charm inventories, new synergies, new skills, new hats, new items, new mercenaries. You can get an Act 4 mercenary, light and dark. Act 5 mercenaries have been changed a bit. Damn, Deckville messaged me direct too. I am an ass. My bad, bro. I need to turn off that. He left Grinding Gear Games. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard that. I'll probably check it out. I don't really get too hyped for games. Like I don't like watch stuff that's coming out. I've starting with it was like Star Wars the episode 7 or something. I decided I'm gonna stop looking into stuff that's coming out. I don't care anymore. I don't want to watch trailers. I don't watch stuff anymore at all. I just want to be surprised. I missed those days, and I'm a much happier person. I'm like, my friends are let down by things, and I'm like, oh, I'm having fun, and then then I move on. But it's like, I just didn't know better. No expectations. Life goes well. Act 3 Merce is actually viable. You're right. That's a good one. Diablo's the best. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. That's oh, is that a gift, Heavyweight? Thanks, man. Thank you for the follow as well. That's cool. Hellgate London had a chance. Bryant, you know I know. You know I know. I'm making Hellgate London because we go when we play and we have so much fun. Let me put that back. Let me put that back where it goes. Yeah, that has a collection spot. You know, like I've got my Lilith church thing over here. My Final Fantasy 13 still in the collector's guide, or still in the original packaging with the GameStop tag. Then I got my Hellgate London. I got my Michael Scott. I got a bunch of shit I actually don't care about. I sold all my pop figures at my garage sale except for the ones I liked. Like when I say the ones I like, I mean like the ones that were I like. And I got some other stuff behind me, but you can't see it anymore. It's all like kind of hidden. What gear you got? Dude, it ain't much, but it's honest work. No, my gear's kind of popping for what we're doing here. This is a hardcore group self-found on the Wheel of Death. We've got a Tempest, the Skin of the Viper, Nudge, Circlet. I'm just here for the faster cast mostly. Well, my gear is garbage. It's just faster cast rate, and then a lot of lightning skillers. That's the only reason we made this character, was because we were lightning skiller heavy. That was it. We're like, oh, what should we make? Let's do sort. We had like I had 4 lightning skillers at the time, and then people donated more. I think there's another one still out there somewhere. I saw multi-auras and dipped. Do many people play this? It is Saturday morning at 7:02 a.m. and there are currently 1,373 users online with 843 games. I had 2,000 on a Tuesday, so I don't know. Take that for what it is. I imagine some people stopped playing because Median XL had some big update yesterday. New season reset, new reason to... some new crack to chase. I don't know. Whatever people are into. But it's especially at season reset, it peaks at about 10,000. Maybe a little bit more depending on like if a popular post streamer, somebody wanted to come hang out in the community for a little bit while they're waiting for a reset. Sometimes you'll see the numbers get a little bit bigger. But nothing too crazy. Most people who play Diablo 2 know about it. So the only time that like new communities come join is kind of like that. The PD2 doesn't advertise, and really the only way you'll ever find out about it is if you come hang out on the Wood House. You know what I'm saying? Mixie, thanks for the follow on YouTube. Appreciate you. I need, I think 300 follows on YouTube and another 1,000 watch hours, and I hit the YouTube goals. Never been close before. Things have really been working out for me lately on YouTube. I don't understand it. I love it. I don't hate it. I think the thing is I actually made some videos this season. I normally make like a video a season. It's just like a whatever I want to do type of thing. I was like, all right, let's make some things. Ah, thanks, Switcher Care. Appreciate that. Yeah, and then TikTok is, I think I just need followers at this point. That's why I was making, I made some content yesterday for TikTok that was just me detailing the car. Me and the wife detailing the car. And truly, if TikTok stories was as easy to update, or TikTok stories, if Twitch, whatever, if they wanted it and it was as easy to update as TikTok, I would do it. But dude, TikTok makes it easy. Stream on TikTok? Yeah, I do. I'm streaming on TikTok right now. Yeah, I'm on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube's. There's some like plugins that make it all very, very easy. Yeah, you only see my feed on the one though. It's actually not TikTok. You have to ask for that link. We're getting closer. Oh, a little bit of sunburn on my nose yesterday. You know, you can feel it when like you touch it. It's all right. My wife got the funniest sunburn yesterday. My wife doesn't have any tattoos. And then yesterday I look over and start laughing. She's got a tramp stamp sunburn. Like, yo, what is that? Immediately snap a photo. My neighbor sees me snapping a photo, goes, "Are you taking a photo of your wife's ass?" I was like, yes, but you have to see why. Oh, it was good. Yeah, she was just like, the way she was cleaning was with her back to the sun almost the entire day. It's just really unfortunate. Never miss it? Aw, thanks, man. I appreciate that. While we're still here, while we're young, I am starting a new job next month. It's going to take up a little bit more of my free time. It's going to take up all of it, actually. I'm not starting a job. I'm starting a business. But I start training for that business on next month. And it's a 10-week program. It's 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. So there'll be no regular scheduled content. I will probably still do this because this is kind of how I defuse. I got to change some stuff, though. I have to turn off all my monetizations and things like that. You got 2 jobs? Oh, shit. You get it. Yeah, I haven't worked a regular job in a while. I quit my career. You know that? Do you remember that first day the news started talking about COVID? I quit my job that day. And they're like, yeah, there's this thing going on somewhere in the world. And everyone's like, oh, okay, cool. And that was the day I quit my job. That was it. Right after my 10-year wedding anniversary, my wife, me and her went to Vegas. And while we were there, she said something to me that made me second guess everything I'd been doing. Then I went back and quit my job the next day. Well, the day I got back. And I didn't actually like quit leave. I was nice about it. I hung out for, it was like 3 weeks. I was like the guy there, so kind of felt bad. I was a retail sales manager over a bunch of different stores in Northern Illinois. My job was just to go around and basically run them. So, and then pay my managers to babysit. It was cool. It was a legit job. It was. I liked it. It was just a lot of buying, selling, and putting out fires. Problem was I was on the road all the time. My most northern store and my most southern store were about 2.5 hours apart. So that makes for a long day because I usually would have to go to the northern store because that was where our warehouse was. And sometimes I didn't live near it, about an hour away, 45 minutes, I guess. I'd have to go up there, pick up stuff, and then drive to the southern store sometimes. Sometimes I got to stay close, but it was few and far between. It's kind of the same thing. Oh, wait, what do I do for work now? Nothing. I went back to school. Sorry, I should have said that. After I quit my job, my gig, I started streaming full time. I did that for about a year and a half. Went really well. Did really well. Got this partnership with Twitch, got the partnership with Blizzard. Managed to squeak my way into a circle that I didn't even know about. I fucking love it. That was like one of the better opportunities that I've like ever taken advantage of in my life. I really think that COVID really had a lot to do with it. Like just giving me the opportunity to sit down and like plan long term. Me and Lucky really had a lot of fun, like with our push for partner, looking at all like the analytics sides of it. Yeah, COVID was a wild time. Then going back to school was fun. I'm a veteran, so I got to take advantage of the GI Bill, and there was in the state of Illinois, I did some cool stuff with COVID too, with like COVID money. So I got to take advantage of like some school. I was able to take up to 19 credit hours per semester without pissing anybody off too much. It did piss off some people, but it was fine. 19 credit hours, and I took advantage of that. So I ended up graduating just this May, just a few months ago, with like 40 more credits than I needed, and I had a lot of fun. I was the old man in school who tried way too hard. I ended up getting a degree in business and leadership, and one of the things you do in that is you do these cool little classes, capstone class, where you compete with other people in your class in this computer simulation for businesses. Like you guys make this business, and everybody runs a business, and you compete. It's kind of a bigger like nationwide program. It's called the Business Strategy Game. If you want to like Google it, you can play it on your own without being in college. You just have to buy it. It's like $100, and you and like other friends could like compete. It'd be fun if you guys are into that type of stuff. Sorry, just getting safe. So for my school, I have the all-time high score for my school, like ever. Not only that, I'm one of 18 teams to ever have a perfect score in the game. So you can find me at on there. You can find my team name up in there if you want to. It's there. It exists. It was kind of cool though. So the way it went was I'm a business leadership major. And then there's business like accounting, business finance, business data analytics, and business marketing. I we got to pick our own teams. I filled my team with some gals that I had been in other classes with, who I knew would appreciate somebody else who was willing and able to do all the work and get them an A. I just didn't know how hard I was going to go on this initially. So they legitimately stayed out of my way the entire time until the last week when like you have to write a paper and stuff. They tried to like help me write the paper. I was like, girls, just I'll write everything. Don't worry about it. I got you on this one. So end up wrapping that up, and then we get a bunch of awards from the school. I ended up getting a couple recommendations for a couple different things. It was cool. I liked it. They ended up inviting me to compete nationally against all the other teams that won for their schools. I accepted the invitation, but I didn't go. I said, thanks, appreciate that. And there's no actual plane. Just, do you not see me running around the bro code? I don't know. Sorry. I took the invitation, but I didn't do it because when I found out that the game wasn't any different, it was the exact same scenario. Nothing was different. I was like, oh. I mean, I'm not going to get a perfect score again, but it's the same thing. So why would I do this again? That was it. That was the end of that one. But then I got recruited to go work for this place here that I'm going to be starting at in a couple weeks. Accepted the job on Monday. It's in finance, and I'm passing my background checks right now. And as long as all that stuff goes through, which it should, I should start on the 11th of next month. Pretty exciting. Why did I not go? Just because it's I already won the game. It would be like, I don't know. Getting a perfect score is like, the only way you can get a perfect score is if you perfectly predict every other company's moves. And that got, in like, a game is 16 rounds. And it's fun the first like 5-6 weeks. But after a while, like, things become quite predictable. And I just didn't want to commit another 8 weeks to this, or however it was going to be. No, it's a 20-week game. Yeah, 20-week game. That's what it was. Yeah. And so it was another 10 days they wanted to do it. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks a day or something like that. It's just something I didn't want to do. Apply to Chris Wilson's new company? No, I'm doing my own thing. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. Hey, Dark Lords. Sorry about that. I didn't say hello, by the way. Good morning. I still try to say good morning. Nothing's changed. The whole Chris Wilson thing, I appreciate that. I only like that type of thing. I'd have to know somebody to do it. That's not really something I'd apply for. I would be taken away from the team. I'm not the right guy for that. They would have to be like, they would have to acknowledge that I'm the right guy for something very niche. And I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, I'll do that. That's fine. I don't have the skills to pay the bills at that level of, yeah. That's a lot more damage than I thought it would say. Holy moly. Is telekinesis a thing? Do people zap Bale with telekinesis? Other early in 90s, yeah. Yeah, I built a resume and cover letter for a community developer position, community guy for Blizzard. I had to write a cover letter, and you had to talk about like the video games that you currently are playing and that you love and grew up on in a paragraph as part of the cover letter, amongst other things. And so I put that together, and then one of my classes, my professor was like, hey, I need a cover letter from everybody. And that's what I turned in. Dude, I got back this thing with just a giant circle around it, just like, why would you write this in a cover letter? I just laughed. No, Pez Radar is a good guy. He is. I promise. He does good. He does a lot more than you think. He's taller than you think, too. Not often I look up. I don't think that's better than what I use, but we'll check. The problems are not the problem. Management at Blizzard is. I don't know that there's problems right now. I think there was problems. It takes time for things to appear better. It's not like a light switch thing. Damn. Those are still. Why would I want to? Almost 3 years isn't encouraging. Yeah, that has a lot to do with the buyout. I will tell you that straight up. I'm not allowed to talk about what's coming, but it had a lot to do with the buyout. The money tree dried up. Flat out. Like, things full stopped. Look at what happened to, like, Rumble, dude. What a sad, sad game. Didn't even make it a whole 2 years. D2, no. Yeah. They would be fine either way. As long as people are buying Diablo, they don't care. I imagine, like, hosting a player to play time on Diablo is the same either way. No, I don't think the two things are related. There's an overlap of people who play D2 and D4, of course, but I think there's a much different demographic of people who play Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is more appealing to women too. At least I know more women that play Diablo 4. I guess that's anecdotal. But the ones I've talked to about it, they don't like Diablo 2. My kid doesn't like it either. Diablo 2, like picking it up. He can play Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 all day, but he doesn't understand Diablo 4's or Diablo 2's style. It's just not for him. Wouldn't mind paying money for stash tabs? Maybe. I don't need all that. I think the days of, like, I think we're gonna see those come to an end. People need to feel that they're actually getting value from when they purchase things. Like, there's always the people that are willing to support and, like, buy things just to support it. Like, if Senpai dropped some stuff, I'd buy it right now for, you know, just the support or whatever. But the
Good to see you.
I don't know what I'm saying there. I think the idea of like all, like, in new games, I feel like, I don't know, maybe people are kind of fed up with it though. It's a hot topic, and especially if this service tax thing becomes a bigger deal, who knows? It'd be interesting. You'd have to start paying taxes to play live service games. That'd suck. The demographic of D4 will end as soon as there's another big release. They'll migrate. It's non-loyal. No. I'm talking about the people who actually stay. You know what I mean? Not so much. Why can't I search this? One sec. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Diablo 2 is a pretty niche game. I agree. It's not excited to pay $70 to fight Mephisto's cat in the next expansion. How do you know it's Mephisto's cat? Did they release that? Sir Twiddlywinks is... We're going to fight him? Tina's still alive and kicking. She's still alive. Original one, too. Original Tina. Wooteen. Ooh, I go for a Wooteen. I was so hungry yesterday. I demolished a Whopper, I think, in like 3 bites. That was a lot. Oh, what? Two more levels. Yeah. I will say I'm not too invested into the stories as well. Yeah, I actually need to like read up on where the Diablo story is kind of gone, because I'm a bit out of touch. I just don't know where you take this continuously. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we saw a lot happen over like 25 years. Took a long time for a little bit to happen, you know what I'm saying? D2 is really good. Well, hold on, I care. Well, they can hire those people, but they still have to hire marketing people too. NBA is still got to make money. Okay. Gotcha. So it's just edgy for the sake of it. Yeah. We need it to like just go hard. Just, you know, just lean into it. I don't know. I always thought that if you were to ask like 10-year-old Woot, 13-year-old Woot, however old I was when I was playing Diablo, what Diablo in 2025 might look like, I would have imagined a lot more blood, a lot more screaming. A lot more suffering, you know? A little bit more butcher. Eh? You guys are feisty this morning. Halsey? Oh, that's right. She was part of the marketing campaign, wasn't she? Yeah, they threw a lot of money at the marketing campaign for Diablo 4. They do. Blizzard does that, though, with their big titles, too. I mean, World of Warcraft had a huge celebrity influence. Did they? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Blizzard, even at BlizzCon, you could tell Blizzard cared about Overwatch. They really did. But then, like, I don't know. They just don't continue it. Why can't we have Overwatch be great? That's another game I absolutely loved. I went really hard on Overwatch for a while, too. Played a lot of Lucio. Yeah, I would have been in a hot tub. That was all the meme back then, though. was hot tubs. 13% demon hide. I think we found a reason to start upgrading him off of it. What are we losing? Oh, it's gonna be the good stuff too, isn't it? More D2R updates? Yeah. Slowly, though. It's gotta be real slow. Actually, I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Do it. Just do it. What helm should he wear? Honestly, I don't read. Couldn't brick 2 in a row. Look at that 80 life, bro. That is gnarly for level 9. Thanks, man. What weapon? It's just an insight. Nothing crazy. They have one person working on it. Well, he's not working. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't respond to me, or he doesn't work for me. But I know they've got one person. I don't know what else he does. Was that a gold dagger, bro? Are you serious right now? Oh shit, my wife's supposed to be on the road in like a minute. I gotta go make sure she's awake. There's no rush, she'll be fine. I ain't messing with the gold dagger. I know what you're doing there. I am messing with the gold dagger. Gotta be careful with that one. Gotta be careful with that one. As a white guy, you can't do that alone on a stream. Gotta have your black friends with you. Dude, I love T-Pain though. T-Pain on Twitch is a national treasure. Shaq, yeah, it's great. Yeah, dude, Shaq is up there for me too. I don't know. For a while I thought maybe Shaq was a real asshole. It was like, this is a long time ago. And then I was like, nah, this dude's legit. He's just living his life. MJ, whatever. He's just a driven, and he expects to drive out other people. My dad actually did some work for him, like the early 2000s. Didn't have anything bad to say about him. My dad does wood refurnishing. If you've never heard me tell this story before, I promise if you watch American TV and you're into Antique Roadshow, or not Antique Roadshow, the American Pickers, you've seen his work. Hey, it's the Holy Fire thing. It actually rolled decent. Oh wait, that's not the good one. The other one's the good one. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Working with my dad? No. Helping my dad with stuff? Sure. But no. The job I'm starting is gonna be my career. My dad's work is special. It's a very niche market. His shop is big, but it's not two-man big. I mean, it could be, but it's not. Yeah, he is one of those rare people for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna go check on the wife, make sure she's up and good. I'm gonna head out though. I gotta get off and get cleaned up and all that other stuff. We got a busy day. So pleasure streaming this morning. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Hope you guys come back around tomorrow if I'm alive. If not, I will catch you on Monday. But I should be here tomorrow. I just gotta finish putting the car together. So I love you guys and be good. Have a great rest of yours. Woot.